hope everybody's doing well. I'm really struggling trying to get all my cards sorted. Something that everybody has to do at some point, and you know, if you only get halfway through, you're never going to get done, and that's what happens. You just get part of the way through. One of the crazy things is that I have something like maybe like a 49ers binder, and then every once in a while, just like, why? I haven't bought any 49ers cards in years. Why is there another 49ers card that is not in the binder? One of them was like Roger Craig or something like that. And he was like starting lineup card, so I was thinking starting lineup, but I was not thinking 49ers. So in the 49ers binder it went. I've had that for about a year. I found it, I think at I don't know where I found it, somewhere, and it was some other starting lineup cards, but do not have a starting lineup card collection, so that was confusing. But I did get some good stuff in the mail today, I hope. I got 3 items, and one of them, it looks like an autograph request from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I got this crazy one with all the stamps. I'll explain that in just a second here. And then I got an eBay package from Hilo Auctions. So we'll open up Hilo first here, and these should be scout patches here, and they are all more or less ones on technically on my collecting oh my gosh, radar. If I can get, oh my gosh, this is really insanely tough, so I'm going to have to get something to cut this open. Maybe not. I think I got it now. I've bought from Hilo Auctions many times before. They do scout patches, and I believe only scout patches. Well, actually, that's not true. They have other patches that are not scout related. So sometimes if you're looking, you might find something kind of cool there. Let's make sure I got everything out of here, and I have not. So, and I'll explain each one of these to you why I got them. They, you know, he always has big sales, always. But what that usually means is probably he was too expensive in the first place. But anyway, so this is Milwaukee County Council 1989 Day Camp. So more than likely, well, this is BSA, but day camps are usually for scouts, or Cub Scouts. So I'm not really sure, but that's the 3 raccoon series that I collect. That's like a tree, hollowed out tree with raccoons living in it. I think they probably borrowed that picture from National Geographic. I may have seen a similar picture to that. And maybe it had 2 raccoons. I really don't know, but I've seen that design many times. I'm trying to collect every one of those designs that I can find. And there's no checklist here. This one here was, I think, the first one I saw when I typed in 1975. This is like a homemade patch. It's looked like it's got, I don't have my magnifier, I do. Let me just see. It's hard to tell, it looked, but how many of these were made, I don't know. What kind of pen that they used for this, but Webelos Chano Lake State Park Campout 1975. How many of those were made? You know, so each one would be a little bit different, but I had to take that one. Again, it's unfortunately it's Webelos, but still, that was, I think, $2.50 for that one, or something to that effect. It's on some sort of leather or vinyl. I want to guess it's, I don't know if that's leather or vinyl there, but really interesting there. If they had done it on the leather side, or the smooth side here, they may not have gotten anything to stick, or it might have smeared. But that's kind of a patch you will probably never ever find again. So pretty neat there. Then I got this one because it was $1 or something, $1.25. The Nevada Area Council Camperall 1983. There is this one here. The background is kind of bright here today. Then we have an old Kentucky Council patch here. This is probably from the 70s. I always have to be careful because sometimes these were plastic backs and people ripped off the plastic, and it's a very thin patch, so I'm not 100% sure if it had any plastic on the back or it was damaged. But I guess it'll display well, so that was very dirt cheap, a couple bucks or $1 for that one, I don't remember. And then we have one more here. This one may be, I think this was probably slightly used. I see maybe where some stitching used to be. This is the Lake Huron Area Council, Michigan. Both of these no longer exist anymore, so that's why I wanted those. And they're very cheap. Somebody has put a, some sort of, I don't know, whatever it was, you know, catalog description on the back of that one. Then we'll do this one here next. Milwaukee, Wisconsin here, autograph request here. It's probably for Battle of the Decades, that would be my guess, but I'm not sure what this is here. Gotta rip this open here. Actually, no, it's not. What do we have here? Alright, this was my, I guess, my original card that I sent, maybe. Yeah, it is. That's my Pixar. This has been gone for a little while here. This actually might have been for Team 90s that I sent out. This is Gary Varsho. So I sent out a 1990 Pro Cards, and I sent out a 89 Fleer. So what I like to do is I will put that in my set build there, because it's practically meant tiny little ding there, but I will put that in my set. I'm not trying to, I'm not breaking up my set, but if I get extras, then I replace them with the signed cards there. I have a complete 1989, including the Billy Ripken era and a couple others of the Billy Ripken. So that was neat there. I don't know exactly when I sent that out. But I did use one of these Osiris Rex stamps here, so that was relatively recently. Now this one here, I cannot believe it didn't have a non-machinable or anything. Fairly thin envelope here with a tab there. You're supposed to tape that over or cover that up. You're not supposed to have that sticking out there, because that'd get in the machines there and catch. So how this person, and it's only 68 cents or whatever it is. See, there's 44, 54, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. I looked at these stamps very, very carefully, and I can almost swear that these were used stamps. I can almost see, it's really hard to tell, but I saw some sort of wavy mark there that almost looks like it was prior canceled, and it just didn't catch on the lamp part of it. It caught on the black there, so I think those were used stamps there. I'm not mistaken there. But let's open this up here. None of them got canceled except for maybe the previous ones, and it's not a new cancel because there's no canceling on the envelope here. But one of these stamps here, and I'm not even joking here, this George Rogers Clark commemorative, that is from 1929. So somebody put on a 1929 stamp on an envelope there. That's crazy. And I've actually used that before. That's amazing to use stamps that are like, in a couple years, 100 years old. Use a nearly 100-year-old stamp on your letter. I don't get it. I really don't. Okay, so what do we have here? Now hopefully these came here really quickly. Wow, these came really quick. Hopefully these are not the tape. You know, sometimes people tape the patches onto things here, and hopefully they don't get damaged here. But these were super cheap. It looks like masking tape here. So again, you always have to be careful when you're peeling these off you don't damage the back. Some of these I had no choice in the matter what patches to get, but I just went ahead and got it. I think this is all of them. Make sure. Now let's get this off of here, get this one off of here, and get this one off of here. The tape is coming right off the paper, so I can run that to the printer once I get that off of the, get that one off. See, it's pulling the thread. Of course, the last one it would pull the threads on here. Oh, I'll just trim that extra thread off here. There's some extra threading here. But this is 1976 Bergen Council Catholic Retreat. And I didn't necessarily want this one here, but it came with some other patches. So we got the 27 Catholic Retreat Bergen Council 1975. So that's what I wanted. But these were like $1 plus $2 for shipping or something like that. I don't remember. I may have paid $4 for shipping for 68 cents or something ridiculous. Again, I mentioned in another video which has an uploader, maybe will have already been uploaded by then, that it's just ridiculous. You pay $5 for shipping for everything and then just whatever. Then it also came with the Greater St. Louis Area Council summer camps. And what's really confusing here, see, these are cloth-backed patches here, so these are old cloth-back. And this is a plastic-back one. When this was, I have absolutely no earthly clue. So there's that one, summer camps, that one there. And it runs a gamut of everything on these here, because this one here, oh, here's another Catholic retreat from 1969, so that's a 21st annual. But see, this one here is Pathway to Adventure Council 70th Anniversary Camporee Camp Napowan 2016. So we've got like 1969 and 2016 all in the same lot. And then this is like some sort of BSA Scout, whatever it is. They have the Scout logo on the back of it. That's what they've been doing on the recent patches there. So kind of an interesting pocket dangle thing there. And then we got the other two that I really wanted, and I did not have these on my list either. We've got the General Green Council, North Carolina, 75th anniversary at BSA. That's, I think, 1985 or something like that. Very cool to have that one. I did not have that one. The back is a little funny looking there, so hopefully it's a legit patch and not not a bogus one. I'm pretty sure it's legit there. So there's that one. They're very cool. And then the DuPage Area Council. And I don't remember when that one merged either, but very cool to have both of those in mint condition again. Well, almost mint condition, a little bit of thread pulls there, but and that just happens, you know. It just it wasn't used. It just got kind of hooked on something a while back ago. But really cool. I mean, they were super cheap, so I didn't mind paying the extra shipping. But they used very ancient stamps that cost them practically nothing. Very interesting thing there, so we will see. But anyway, that's today's video here. Happy I got some project stuff in. The next purchase should be some cards, I think. That's what I have on the list, is a small order of cards from Home Plate Cards. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching.